In this video, we'll learn how to fetch the current page reference, and this video is the last video of our navigation section. So let's go to our VS Code. First, let me explain you again quickly what is current page reference. So if you have seen our navigation to Aura, in Aura component, I have used something like lightning is at URL addressable, and from URL you are able to fetch the data that somebody is passing from the state, like in the controller. Like similarly, if you want to use it in lightning only LWC, so you need some current page reference, right? So you are on which page, what are the URL references somebody has passed, so we have to extract that. For that, let's go and create the new component. We'll say it as current reference, the current page reference, any name you can give. So now here what we gonna do is, this time we're gonna import current page reference from lightning navigation only. Earlier we were importing the navigation mixin, this time we are importing just the current page reference. And to call this current page reference, we need a wire service. So for that, I'll import wire from the LWC package, and I'll say @wire, call this current page reference, and whatever it comes, store into a variable or a property called page ref. Okay, so on page load, it call this method and it store whatever the data comes in the page ref. And now we want that page ref to shown on the screen. For that, we'll go to the HTML and we'll create the card. We'll give the title current page reference, and here we'll print the reference. I'll say current page reference, but this current page reference variable is not available right now here. Okay, so we'll do one thing, because this reference will come in the form of object and we can't directly print the object on the screen. So what we're gonna do is we'll create a getter and say current page reference, and we'll say return whatever it's coming in the page ref. First we'll check whether something is available in the page ref or not, and we'll use the ternary operator, because on the page load getter will get called and this is a asynchronous call, right? So there may be a chance this property is not available at that time. So we are checking if this property is available using ternary operator, then use json.stringify. We are converting the object into the string form and render the data. We'll say this dot page ref, otherwise an empty. But reading the string of object is little bit tough, so what we can do is we can format that string in a proper format. So we can pass null and the two is the tab space. So once the page reference comes, it will turn the page reference this getter, and I'll change this to smaller c so that it should not clash with this name. Okay, or you can write page reference. Okay, we can give the page reference, and in the HTML we can change it to page reference. I don't want our name should clash with the properties. Okay, so let's go to our meta file and change our meta file is exposed to true. I'll change it to true, and let's add the targets as well. The target is app page. Let's deploy this. So now it's deployed. Let's come back to our navigations page. Let's edit the page and place our component on the screen. Search for current reference, drag it on the right hand side, save, come back, and now you can see it's printing the object, right? It's saying your type is standard nav item page. We know our tab is a standard nav item page. Attribute, it's saying the API name is navigations, and state is empty right now. No one is sending anything in your URL. Let's set it explicitly. So I'll type question mark and I'll say the underscore name equal to Nikhil in the quotes, and let me hit the enter again. So now you see it's saying somebody is passing the state C underscore name and Nikhil in your URL, right? So this is how you can fetch the current reference of the page. If somebody pass anything in your URL, it automatically comes as a dot state, and you can print it as you go to your screen. You can use it as this dot page reference dot state dot C underscore ID, and you'll get the ID. If somebody is passing the name, you will get the name. So you can use current page reference to fetch the page reference. You can fetch the type of the page, you can fetch the API name of the page, anything you can fetch, right? So you can always print this in the console and you can see what is the page reference here. Okay, so this is how current page reference work, and that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next section.